Namaste. Zanoni Snowflake here. Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day and a wonderful week. So, Grandma Moon transited into Aries this morning at 9:45 a.m. UK time. And she then transits into Taurus on Friday evening and is void of course most of the day on Friday, and is in the dark moon phase, the void. We're in the waxing gibbous. She's in a second phase at the moment, and it's waxing gibbous 5, focus, which is today, and tomorrow it'll be the waxing gibbous 6 of action. She's void of course from 5:12 a.m. on Friday morning, so it's basically all day today and all day tomorrow that she's in Aries. And then from 10:19 p.m. on Friday evening, she transits into Taurus. So, with the spectrum of energies, the top of the pack, the conscious, the seen, aware reason for the reading in the spectrum of energies. Number 1. New beginnings. It's a masculine energy, number 1. Left brain, linear thinking. It's a new beginnings in the divine masculine and embracing the divine feminine. And it's wholeness, potential. In accordance with unity and spirit, the circle represents a beginning that has no end. It is ever growing, ever expanding potential. Finding yourself in the circle provides you with the opportunity to view the whole of existence in its holographic oneness. From the sacred centre of creation comes unlimited potential and infinite possibility. That which is yet to come will find form and meaning in your life as you create the intentions that will become your reality. The self is guided by oneness and a knowing that you are breath and fibre of the all that is. Yours, then, is a path toward the wholeness of self that begins with the emptiness of the void, the unknowable great mystery of the universe. Pre-manifest and empty, it holds the message of potential. This is the moment of creation that expresses itself as unity and spirit acting within your being. Allow yourself to express the beauty of your divine nature and acknowledge that you are part of a magnificent whole. The potential for wholeness is ever present, and the circle has no reversed aspect. Thank you, numero uno, circle. Lots of shadows there. That was the card given for the lens in the Pisces transit. Crossing over was the subconscious, unconscious, unaware. It's a bridge. You need a bridge to cross over. Unaware, unseen, reason for the reading. And it's number 40, 4 logarithm 10. 4 is the number of perseverance, foundation, structure. Crossing over, transition. The geometry of this card expands beyond the flower of life and represents communication from beyond. As you stand at the crossroads between dimensions, bravely face your future, knowing that you are not alone, but that you always have access to guidance and assistance. All you have to do is ask. The transition taking place in your life right now will intimately affect those around you and will chart your life's current direction. It may not be in your nature to ask for help, but that is the most appropriate action at this time. This is not a time to go it alone. You may decide to seek advice from a professional counsellor or teacher. Your choice may be to consult your personal guides and angels, or seek guidance from your higher self. The important point is in choosing this card is that you accept that there are times when each of us requires assistance in moving through the inevitable challenges and transitions of this lifetime. Reversed, this card indicates that an ending is taking place. Sorry, I think I knocked the camera there. In your life. It may be the end of a relationship, a job, or a life phase. Your situation could even be as serious as knowing that you or a loved one is about to make a transition to the other side. Reach for the guidance that will help you gently through this time of transition. Offer the love that will make the journey easier, and accept that even death is not an end, but constitutes movement into another dimension of being. That is very resonant with us at the moment. Thank you. Crossing over. And then the card that was given. A lovely card that we all need. Da, 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 da. Is a... I don't know if it is a platonic solid. I don't think it is a platonic solid. It's a Heptagon, number 49. And 9 and 4 is 13, and 13 was the number given for the main oracle read for Aquarius, and for the surface seen conscious spectrum of energies card, it was 13, universal movement for the Pisces read transit. It's a heptagon, harmony. The heptagon is the seven-sided polygon of veneration. It represents movement through cycles. There are 7 days in a week, 7 chakras, 7 rainbow rays, 7 planets, 7 seas, 7 musical notes, 7 stages of transformation. 7, we'd like to find out what those are actually. We'll have to do some research on the 7 stages of transformation. 7 weaves its way through mythology as Athena used the 7-sided symbol to weave her magical exploits. Sound and music are intimately connected to sacred geometry and the number 7, and through the harmonies created by music, we are able to connect with the music of the spheres. This card sees that you are looking for harmony in the cycles of your life. Each action you take creates harmony or discord. Each decision adds to the music you create and the joy and growth you experience. Finding harmony in family, job, and spiritual life adds to the richness of your time in the physical world. Your days are a progression of harmonious movements through time. How might you add even more to the harmony of what you experience or share with others? Allow your existence to become a symphony in celebration of the beauty of living. Reversed, there is in the situation discord that threatens the harmony you are trying to create. Once you decide you want to correct this discord, the method will come to you easily. It is in desiring change and harmony that you create it. And something that just come to mind there for us is in the Pisces read, the harmonic wisdom for one of the star glyphs was dissonance. And when we make a choice or make a decision and we feel we've made the wrong choice or the wrong decision because it's created dissonance, wasn't what we were expecting or wanted, that's not the case. Just because we aren't aware of what is happening in that moment and can't see the reason of why it's happening in that moment and what it's teaching us, doesn't mean it's the wrong decision. Just because it's unharmonic, dissonant, doesn't mean, so that's the speaker switching off there, apologies, doesn't mean it's the wrong decision. there is never ever any wrong decision, because there's always something to be learned, and there's infinite possibilities and infinite paths that one's life can take. If there is ever going to be a wrong decision, it will be not making a decision, because when you don't make a decision, you're handing your power, your free will of choice over to the situation, another person, society. It can be intimidating and overwhelming making decisions sometimes, but it's like a muscle. The more we do so, the more we take back the control and the power of our life. I just felt to add that in there. So thank you so much, our Sacred Geometry pack. We do love you, cards. We look forward to starting to draw you soon and playing around more. I'm just going to end it with, I'm not going to say any numbers because I'm never quite sure what comes out, but but we're going to do it our unique way, and our unique way is that we do it backwards first. So our Aum is made up of A-U-M, if you do it from the sounding way of Sanskrit spelling, and it's R for the heart, O, which is the grounding sound for your root chakra, and I mean, have you got any pain or dis-ease or discomfort or anything, you can buzz it away, hum it away. And sounding is a really good way, and facial movements, facial yoga is a really good way to clear trauma from the body as well, or trauma, pain, physical pain, anything. So we're going to do it backwards, so it'll be or, ah. So we'll probably sound on our way in on the inhalation as well, because when we're breathing, breath is the breath of life. It's what yokes, combines, joins, is the union between mind and body. Everything in life needs oxygen, and we live in a cellular community of a body, and every cell needs oxygen. So the way that we breathe is very crucial to how clear the tubular channels are in our tubular body, because it's just that when you break it down very simplistically, everything in our body is tubes. Even when you look at the muscles, they're tubular fibres. When you look at bones, there's holes going in the centres of the bones. So changing the pattern of how you breathe, bringing your attention and your awareness to how you breathe, it's crucial. It will minimise anxiety, it will clear your body, all the congestion and energy in your body, and there's different ways of doing it, and you can just play yourself, have fun. So one way we've noticed is that making sound on an inhalation as well as an exhalation. So you go ha, that's the exhalation. If you're to do it on the inhalation through the mouth, because there's the sound through the mouth and through the nose, and we've started on the mouth going out, so let's do the mouth going in. So the latter, you can hear it's a bit more dissonant, but that's because it's clearing the channels and the body's not used to doing it. Now you can do it through the nose as well. So we do it through the nose, going out with a mouth closed. And then in. When I do this, I notice when there's a lot of narratives from the alternate personalities coming up, when we're deep in the trauma release, when there's the inhalation and the breath, there's almost like it's talking going on as well. And you can kind of do talking too. So I just do inward sounding and an outward sounding through the nose. And then through the mouth. And then you can actually combine the two. And then whatever one you start with, so if you start, for instance, breathing in through your nose, Why don't you start breathing out through your nose? If you started with taking a breath in through your mouth, why don't you start with taking a breath out through your mouth? If you started breathing out through your mouth, take a breath in through your mouth and then circulate it so that it's out through the nose, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the mouth, out through the nose, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out and in through the mouth. And you can change it round like that. But what you're doing is creating a circular breathing. And then you can change where the pause is in the breath as well. And the buzzing, along with for the sounding away physical pain, mental pain, emotional pain, trauma, but along with shaking in the body, really helps gently but powerfully release those past emotions, past memories imprinted in the connective tissue, in the fascia, in the physical body. Shaking's the oldest and the newest form of healing. So we'll just do the arms, starting with mwah now. Exhaling all the breath through your nose, then for your mouth, then for your nose. Pause at the top. Gentle pause at the bottom. Nama. Amen. Nama. Etzman. Namaste. Etzman. Leaving with beautiful sound of the rain there outside. I don't know if you can hear it on here. Enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, month, year, decade, life. Namaste is a no snowflake.